Vidura College, Grade 4, Mathematics, Lesson number 7, Fractions. Hello dear children, what are we going to learn today? Today we are going to learn the lesson of fractions. This lesson will help you to identify the numerator and the denominator in a fraction. And this lesson will help you to identify fractions by numerical value. This lesson will also guide you how to identify fractions using pictures. My dear children, this is Goo and Gaga, my baby kids. They both are very hungry and I gave them an apple. They both want to eat this apple. Let's see how we are going to divide this apple equally among them. Now we have to divide this apple equally into two pieces. Only Goo and Gaga are there, so we have to cut the apple equally into two pieces. Now I have cut this apple equally into two pieces. So how many pieces are there? Yes, there are two equal pieces. Now we have cut down the apple. We are having two equal pieces. Tell me how much one will get. Out of two pieces, one will get one piece. So Goo will get one piece out of the two pieces. Gaga also will get one piece out of the two pieces. So one will get one piece out of the two pieces. When we divide a whole thing into equal parts, each part is a fraction. So we use fractions to represent the portion or a part of the whole thing. Here we have cut the apple equally into two. My dear kids, when we are splitting a whole thing into two equal parts, it gives a fraction like this. We call this as half. The top part of a fraction is called as the numerator. Bottom part of a fraction is called as the denominator. The numerator represents how many parts out of the whole. The denominator represents the total number of parts. Now you have a clear idea about what is a fraction and what is called as a half. From the previous slide I told you, by splitting a whole thing into two equal parts, we can get an exact half. So what is the exact half you find here? Is it the first picture or is it the second picture? Yes, it is the second picture. You can say that the picture has divided equally into two. Shall we do this exercise? You have to color half of each diagram. Now we are going to find a half from a lot. So shall we find a half from this lot? Can you see there are 10 balls? We need to divide these 10 balls equally between two teams. Can you guess how many balls will one team get? My dear kids, if you divide these 10 balls equally among two teams, one team will get 5 balls. That means half of 10 is 5. Let's practice more. You have to find the half of each lot. In the first picture there are 6 flowers. In the second picture there are 10 stars. In the third picture there are 12 bottles. Let's see how we are going to find the half of each lot. There are 6 flowers. So what is the half of 6? Yes, it is 3. There are 10 stars. So what is the half of 10? Yes, it is 5. There are 12 bottles. What is the half of 12? Yes, it is 6. Like that, you can find a half from a lot. My dear children, can you remember Goo and Gaga? One day, Mike and Anna visited Goo and Gaga. There is only one apple to share among them. We need to help them to cut this apple equally into 4. Now, teacher is going to help them to cut this apple equally into 4. There are 4 kids Who are they? Goo, Gaga, Anna and Mike. So we have to cut this apple equally into 4. Now teacher has cut this apple equally into 4 pieces. As I told you, there are 4 kids. So I have cut this apple into 4. That means 4 equal pieces. Tell me how much one will get. Yes, one will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. Goo will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. Gaga also will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. Mike also will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. Anna also will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. So each one will get 1 piece out of the 4 pieces. My dear kids, as I told you earlier, when we divide a whole thing into equal parts, each part is a fraction. So we use fractions to represent the portion or a part of the whole thing. Here we have cut the apple equally into 4. When we are splitting a whole into 4 equal pieces, it gives a fraction like this. We call this as a quarter. And now you have a clear idea about what is numerator and what is denominator. Numerator is the top part of a fraction which represents how many parts out of the whole. Denominator is the bottom part of a fraction which represents the total number of parts. From the previous slide, I told you by splitting a whole thing into 4 equal parts, we can get an exact quarter. So, what is the exact quarter you find here? Is it the first picture or is it the second picture? Yes, it is the second picture. My dear kids, you have to color quarter of each diagram. Let's find quarter of a lot. Here there are 12 balls. If we divide these 12 balls equally into 4, how many balls one will get? Yes, one will get 3 balls. So what is the quarter of 12? Yes, it is 3. Let's practice more. You have to find out quarter of each lot. In the first picture there are 8 balls. So what is the quarter of 8? Yes, it is 2. In the second picture, there are 16 cupcakes. So, what is the quarter of 16? Yes, it is 4. In the third picture, there are 12 balls. So, what is the quarter of 12? Yes, it is 3. In the fourth picture, there are 16 pens. So, what is the quarter of 16? Yes, it is 4. Like that, you can find quarter from a lot. My dear kids, that is all from me on this lesson fraction. Now you know what is a fraction, what is denominator, what is numerator, how to find half of a lot and how to find a quarter of a lot. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please download the student note and complete the exercise. Have an awesome day. Thank you.